After a delay, it is time for the Showdown! How's it going, everybody? Dishnet34 here, welcoming you to tonight's episode of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Oh man, it is just a little bit late tonight, and yes, the wood paneling is back for a little bit. Still couldn't quite figure out the green screen yet. And I'm probably going to be getting a new webcam here soon because this video quality is absolutely terrible. Oh my god. Anyway, welcome everybody to the stream tonight. Sorry for the delay, guys. Had a little bit of an issue in regards to work. Had to go and cover something from a job. So we are here. We are live, and we are about to see if I can make it out of the first round. We're just going to go straight into this right now. Let's just go to the game screen, and we'll load up our round one matchup. The Miami Gators taking on the Tacoma Aroma. Time to quit the job? Nah, I'm not quitting that job anytime soon. Whoo boy. Energy levels are strong. Look, I'm trying. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. I literally just got back off the road, so let's get going here. We have our Miami Gators with Irv Young on the mound taking on the Tacoma Aroma. We pick it up here in the top of the second with Pete Rose leading off for the Aroma. The 0-1 coming from Irv Young, and that one is lined into right center field, and that one's going to be down and off the wall. Coming into second is Pete Rose, and that's a leadoff double here in the second. And another reason why I wanted this new rig. Don't you guys appreciate the smoothness of that replay just now? This is great. This is absolutely great. All right, so let's do that. All right, so we are now having top of the third now. Runner on first with one out for Tacoma. Leody Taveras, looks like future legend Leody Taveras at the plate. Facing Irv Young, the 0-1 pitch, and that one's ground to second, and that one is going to be an infield single as Williams can't make the play. So first and second now with one out for Dave Magadan, first baseman for the Tacoma Aroma. Full count coming from Young, and that is strike three looking. Got him. Two gone here in the third. What round are we in? We are in round number one, Kevicom. This is our round one matchup, which literally just simmed a little bit ago. All right, we head to the bottom of the third now. Still no score. Runner on second, one out for Gold shortstop Tony Fernandez, facing off with Cal Eldred. The first pitch from Eldred, and that one's lined up the middle for a base hit. Here comes Jones rounding third. He's going to come on home, and he will score. Fernandez will go to second on the throw, and the Miami Gators, your Miami Gators, take the 1-0 lead. Things looking up for the Gators here as we head to the bottom of the fourth. First and second with two outs for Dalton Jones, the third baseman, facing Cal Eldred. Count 3-1, the pitch from the righty, and he walked in ball four. So the bases are loaded with two outs. And I'll bring up Harry Williams, the second baseman. Count 1-2. Big pitch coming from Eldred. The pitch, swing of pop-up into left field. And Winker will make the play to retire the side. Gators load the bases but do not score here in the fourth. Head to the fifth. Still 1-0. Runner on first. Nobody out for Bingo DeMoss. The 1-2 from Young. And that one's chopped to third. Going to be tough and no play from Dalton Jones. So it's an infield single to the third baseman, and that will bring up Danny Thompson, the shortstop for the Aroma. First and second, nobody out. Count 2-2. The pitch. Swinging a liner into left center field. That one's down. It'll go off the wall. Picking it up in his passion, center field. Throw comes into the infield. One run will score. DeMoss will stop at third. It's an RBI double for Danny Thompson, and that'll tie this game up at 1. So that'll bring Leody Taveras. The count 0-2, still nobody out. And that one's into right field and cut on the line by Litweiler. And the run will come in to score, and the Tacoma Roma take a 2-1 lead. Pick it up, top 7 now. Irv Young still on the mound. Leody Taveras at the plate. Corners with 1 out, the pitch. And that one's popped up center field, fairly deep. Pash backing up a little bit. Makes the play. Runner will come home. And the Tacoma Roma take a 3-1 lead now. Oh my. So we head to the top of the 8th. Gators still have not gotten much in the way of offense, but Tacoma Roma seem to be threatening here again. Jack Tobin, the DH, with 1 on and 1 out. Count 1-0 from Irv Young. The liner into left field. That one's going to go down off the corner wall there. Throw comes back into the infield, and it will be a double for the Aroma DH. So Gibson will stop at third with 1 out, but they get nothing in the inning. Bottom 8, Tony Fernandez will lead things off against the new pitcher Chuck Seelbach, the right-hander for the Aroma. Full count pitch, and that one's lined into left field for a leadoff single. Nice little leadoff single for Fernandez. Now brings Smokey Burgess, the DH, to the plate. Count is full, 3-2, the pitch. Popped up. Into left field, but fairly deep, but caught by Winker in left. Runner will hold at first, 1 gone, and that'll bring up Amos Strunk, the left fielder. Big at-bat here, the count 1-2, the pitch from Seelbach. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Gators left fielder goes down swinging. 2 gone, that'll bring up Pash God, Christian Pash, facing Seelbach. First pitch from the righty. That one's grounded to third on a couple hops, and it's booted by the third baseman, Werber. And that could open up the doors here for the Gators in the 8th with 2 outs. So that'll bring up Willie Upshaw, and a new pitcher coming in will be Dennis Powell. We got an iron reliever in the game now for the Tacoma Roma. This could get interesting. But he has Willie Upshaw on a 1-2 count. From the stretch, the pitch. Swinging a grounder to second. Throw from DeMoss is in time, and that will get the Aroma out of the inning. 3-1 it remains as we head to the bottom of the 9th. Frank DiPino on the mound for the Aroma, trying to close this thing out and give the Gators yet another first-round loss. Danny Litweiler will lead things off against DiPino. The wind and the pitch from the lefty, and that one's lined into center field, and that one's off the wall in center. Litweiler rounding first, heading for second, and he has a leadoff double. Let's see if the Gators can get something going here on offense. Bruce Petway, the catcher, now at the plate. First pitch from DiPino, and that one's grounded to first. Magadan will take it to the bag himself. And that'll move Litweiler to third with 1 out, and that'll bring up Dalton Jones. Big at-bat here. Gators would prefer a base hit here. Count 2-2. Lefty on lefty, grounded to short. Thompson has it, throws to first in time. They concede the run, and it's 3-2. So it's all coming down to Harry Williams trying to keep this game alive. DiPino has him in a 2-2 count. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Into center field. Taveras makes the play. And the Miami Gators are eliminated in the first round. Once again, final score, it was a close one. 3-2, the final. What a way to start a stream, guys. What a way to start a stream. We are back to normal, as it should be, unfortunately. I am out of the running for Charlie Huff. This stinks. But yeah, we had a decent enough roster, but Irv Young just kind of, I mean, it wasn't terrible. Just wasn't terrible, unfortunately. Well, we'll just have to get back at it next week, doggone it. So how's everyone else doing tonight other than losing in the first round of the tournament? 3 catchers? Yeah, Smokey Burgess was more so a DH than anything. Really should have made that a little more clear. But yeah, we are in round 2. We're past round 2 at this point. But we're going to take a look. But we have to do the thing. We have to do the thing that we always do around this time. And we have to do the roll call. All right? We got to do the roll call. We have to let people know who was all in this tournament. All right? So let's go through the 128 teams that were competing for Charlie Huff tonight. And let's start from the top. We have the Virginia Hunters and the Austin Renegades. The Best Dinosaur Jr. taking on the Saskatchewan Sea Cows. The Susquehanna Sonics and the Seoul White Sox. The Murray Spirit and the Secret Harbor Pirates. We have Machado About Nothing and the SLC Punks. The Los Angeles Beach Bombers and the Central Illinois Cougars. We have the... Oh, God, why? Ejafol Jokel Eldfall and the Ultimate Altface. The Pasadena Special Editions and the Inconsiderate Strangers. Mr. Teddy's Cuddle Brigade and the Miami Mushrooms. The Melmont Leeches and the Wash Park Rangers. The Raleigh Hellbanders and the Christopher Walken. The San Francisco Giants and the Westerly Paws Ox. The Niigata Nigiri taking on the humongous Melonheads. The Elder Cat Cthulhu's, love the pun on that, facing the Seattle Scarlet Knights. We have the Knights Radiant and the Aliso Viejo Yips, the Moline Maroons and the EVC's Banshees, the Egyptian Mummies and the El Dorado Aztecs, the Sunlight Warriors and the Erie Drearies, the Philadelphia BLM Allies and the Serenity Fireflies, the LaGrange Lone Gunmen and the Zweisel Americans, the Jackson Stonewalls and the Rolling Meadows Counts, the Project Mayhem and the Pack Only Llamas, the London Knights and the Mamie Johnson Hype Train, the Botafogo Sao Paulo and Mach 9, the Challenger Deep Walshers and the Bellevue Rotary Breakfast Club, the Milpas Atlas Marauders and the Seattle Green Wave, the Newark Bears and the Kilkenny Dragons, the Petaluma Poultry and the Toulouse Turtles, the Jeju United and the Annandale Adams Smashers, the Mira Mesa Marauders and the Norview Chiefs, the Morgantown Mountaineers and the Chino Chinooks, the Tacoma Roma and your Miami Gators, for whatever that's worth anymore, the HB Cube and the Manchester Camels, the Las Vegas Crayon Eaters and the Mist Village Summoners, the Pike City Pioneers and the Low Country Gators, the Get a Life J-Rock and the Auburn Attack, the Lancaster Red Roses and the Narsh Returners, the Bayou City Bangers and Trash taking on the Carolina Legends, the Screamin' Wannabes and the Windy City Summoners, the Smyrna Packers and the Nevada Bighorn, the Philly Boys Club and the Cephide Variables, the Madison Flyers and the Belleville Bulls, the Vegas Blackjacks and the Illinois Vikings, the Paulus Hook Bengal Cats, and the Mighty Iron. Moving on down the list, we got the Pensacola Packs and Missions and the Great Lakes Legends, the Los Angeles Sharks and the Irvine Beige, the Incheon Landers, the Dinosaur Bob and the Pimlico Pirates, the SGCTC Brox and the Brooklyn Cyclones, the Gouverneur Destroyers and the Castadelphia Union, the Brattleboro Peace and the Houston Homers. We have the Vista Rangers and the San Juan Gallisticos, the Dorset Devil Dogs and the Duxbury Dragons, the Troy Riviere Red Rhinos, the Mid-Hop Butchers, the Hans Gruber's Henchmen, the New York NYS Loners, the Richmond FTP Challenge and the Wisconsin Big Cheesers, the Nashua Hitmen and the Hutto Hippos. We have the Falstaff Fiery Furnaces and the Letterkenny Irish, the Sunnytown Nimbas and the Flint Pheasants, the Webb City Seldom Scenes and the Baltimore Terrapins, the Great Lakes Squirrels and the Utica Blue Sox, the Endor Trap Layers and the Loveland Frogmen, the Essex Rainbow Beagles and the Atlantic City Gamblers, and rounding out the list we have the Muskoka Monsters, the LJ Hose Mad, and the Red Lady Knicks Lovely Ladies, and the North American. Those are your 128 teams, and F's in the chat for the 64 teams that unfortunately lost in the first round on this one, and we cannot see them go any further tonight. Oh, man. Whew. So some good teams in there. However, only one is going to win our top prize tonight, which is special edition starting pitcher Charlie Huff from the 1983 Texas Rangers. Second place is getting shortstop Miguel Tejada from the 2003 Oakland Athletics. Not a bad special edition card. Third and fourth is going to get special edition relief pitcher Dave LaRoche from the 1976 Cleveland Indians. Fifth through eighth is going to get special edition center fielder Ron Gant from the 1990 Atlanta Braves. And ninth through 16th is going to get one special edition third baseman Freddie Sanchez from the 2006 Pittsburgh Pirates. Really good SE card right there. All right, so let's go ahead and back out and back in. We're going to see which round we are in at this point. Yeah, look at these depressing little results right here. Eliminated, last 2 weeks. Blech. All right, we are into round 4. So let's see who's all still alive in this one. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 teams left in this. They are all in the money in this one. We have the Mighty Iron and the Niigata Nigiri, the Manchester Camels and the Tacoma Aroma. The Tacoma Aroma are still in this. No one's avenged me yet. What? We have LJ Hose Mad and the Seattle Scarlet Knights, the Illinois Vikings and the Hutto Hippos, Get a Life J-Ronk and the Philadelphia BLM Allies, the Mid-Hop Butchers and the Central Illinois Cougars, the Letterkenny Irish and the Screamin' Wannabes, and the SGCTC Brocs facing the SLC Punks. A abbreviation showdown here in round number 4. Alrighty. So, now that everything has happened, let's go ahead. And before we do Call Your Shot tonight, we are going to go ahead and get ourselves signed up for next week's weekly showdown, which looks a little something like this. And get in quickly while you still can, because my goodness, these things fill quickly. Quicker than I ever anticipated it being. Holy cow. We have, as our top prize next week, it will be special edition right fielder Frank Schulte from the 1911 Chicago Cubs. Second place is going to get special edition starting pitcher Dutch Leonard from the 1945 Washington Senators. Third and fourth is getting special edition starting pitcher Kevin Gross from the 1994 LA Dodgers. Fifth through eighth is going to get special edition left fielder Adam Dunn from the 2007 Cincinnati Reds. And 9th through 16th place is going to get special edition second baseman Don Money from the 1977 Milwaukee Brewers. So some good stuff coming up next week if you get in, and get in quickly, because, man, I have seen this tournament fill up by Saturday afternoon. We're talking within the next, 15, 16 hours? That's going to get filled up. Now, granted, I mean, you have to sacrifice your perfect draft spot for the week, but it is worth it. It is so very much worth it. But you know what? Before we do anything else, can we sign up 2 teams for this tournament? Can't quite answer that. Maybe not 2 teams on the same license. I'll say that much. You know what? Before we go any further tonight, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and draft this team. Wheel of Tournaments? Yeah, I know. Missing that wheel. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to draft this team right now. And you can help me out. Just throw some suggestions in the chat when you see the players, and we'll see what happens. So we are drafting for next week's weekly showdown right now. Let's do it. Let's see what we get here in the first round. Look at this decision I have to make here. We got Ernie Lombardi, JT Realmuto. Yeah, he's out. We got Jackie Robinson. We got Frank Schulte. Next week's grand prize, by the way. Third baseman John McGraw. And we got Charlie Buffington in here. Oh, man. Oh, man. I mean, Jackie is good, but McGraw's pretty good too. But the play has to be Jackie here. The play has to be Jackie. It has to be Jackie. Let's do it. Jackie Robinson, right off the bat. I'm loving this draft already. Let's see what we got here in this next round. We got Mule Suttles. We got Red Smith. We got Richie Hebner. We got Andy Coakley. We got Ira Flagstad. We got Wally Shang. By the way, our catcher count through the first 2 rounds is at 3, and I am concerned. Yeah, people keep track of my catchers here because Wally Shang over here is number 3. So we got Suttles, Smith, Hebner, Coakley, Flagstead, and Shang. My first thought here is Mule Suttles, just based on the power alone, and the fact he can play the outfield too. I mean, he's not just a first baseman. He is not just a first baseman. He can pretty competently play the outfield. Yeah, I know Shang's bad at catcher, really. Hebner, defense isn't quite there. Flagstad has some defense. Kind of a lefty masher, really. Coakley, yeah, probably not. How many catches do you get in total? You get 10. You get a total of 10. Got Red Smith, who's probably better defensively than Hebner. Some good speed, some good gap power. Decent defense. Honestly, I think Mule's the play here. We can throw him in left. What do you guys think? Mule? Well, what's Hebner look like? What does Hebner look like? Okay, I like the batting profile. I kind of like the bat. Ooh. Man, he's a platoon guy, though. Yeah, let's do Mule, and we'll throw him in left. All right, second diamond round. Let's see who we got. Ooh. We got Greg Holland. We got Barry Bonds. We got Ginger Beaumont. Oh, man, I wish I could get him and Wainwright in this round. Ooh, boy. We got Jim Gentile. Probably not. We got Wilbur Wood. And we got Adam Wainwright in this one. Ooh. Okay. We're having some tough decisions here in these first 3 rounds. Got Wainwright here. Wainwright's ground baller. I mean, I don't really have much in the way of infield defense other than Jackie right now. Ginger Beaumont. Honestly, if I drafted him, he'd probably be a DH. To be quite honest with you. Gotta commit to an approach and you have 2 boppers already. Beaumont's passable in center. Yeah, maybe Beaumont could play center. Maybe Beaumont could play center. Yeah, I know. DH would probably be preferable for Beaumont. That's definitely for sure. I probably wouldn't do Wilbur Wood, honestly. Yeah, let's get Beaumont. We're going to put him in center field for right now. If we find a better center fielder, we can move him to DH. How's that sound? All right, let's see what we got here in this next round. We got Pete Alonso, we got Gene Garber, we got Scott Erickson, we got Eddie Lake, Ed Goodson, Dustin Pedroia, Luis Robert, Pedro Borbone, Derek Dietrich, Mike Piazza, Rusty Greer, and Willie Davis. And there's catcher numero 4 right there. Man, I wish I could take Pedroia, but I already have Jackie. I mean, Jackie's a 101 at short. Jackie is a 101 at short. Holy crap. That's a lot better than I thought. Let's see. I like Garber here. Jackie's a better shortstop, maybe one you can find in gold. I mean, Derek Dietrich's okay, but do I really want him as my second base? No, I kind of want to take Pedroia here. I like Pedroia. Thought I was going to sneeze there for a second. Oh, my goodness. You know what? Maybe I should go Pedroia here. Move Jackie to short. Oh, man. I know Dietrich's a good utility, but I really don't want to draft a utility guy in a gold round. Oh, man. You know what? Let's go. Let's go Pedroia. We'll move Jackie to short. And we'll go Garber. Start getting our bullpen around. Is Showdown always going to be perfect draft from now on? As far as I know, yes. Yeah, let's go Garber and Pedroia here, and let's call it around. We'll check Willie here. Willie Davis is okay in center field. Mainly a platoon guy, really. Strong side platoon. Yeah, let's do it. All right, next round, we got Billy Koch, Doug DeCinces, Mike Cameron, Javier Baez, Ryan Howard, Ben Paschal, Leon Wagner, Billy Werber, Eddie Fisher, Thornton Lee, Steve Bedrosian, and Devin Williams. Well, my first thought would be Mike Cameron, but man, he really can't hit. Doug DeCinces would be interesting, especially with the defense there. But I really need to get a pitcher. I really need to get a starting pitcher. Honestly, I don't know if Thornton Lee is going to do it. Oh, boy. Man, man, it's weird. Man. Weird that I'm getting some missed starters. I mean, I'm kind of focusing on offense here a little bit, so I might as well go all out a little bit if I'm going to do offense. So let's go Ryan Howard here. Let's get a big bat in the lineup. And do I really want Thornton Lee right now? Maybe I get Coat. Werber's a good third baseman as well. Ooh, yeah. That's actually not terrible. That's actually not terrible. I could go for Werber here. You know what? I'm going to take my chances and see if I can't find a starter in the next gold round. Okay, we got some pitching here. All right, we got Vic Wirtz. We got Jerry Benjamin. Ooh, Jerry Benjamin looks good in center. Got Bill Stafford. We got Hank Sauer. We got Greg Harris. Tom Haller. There's catcher number 5. Got Vinny Pastano. We got Lee Meadows. Got Jose Barrios. We got Steve Foucault. We got Ray Durham. Okay, I need a starter here. And I believe Bill Stafford's going to have to be it. Either him or Jose Barrios. Let's go Stafford here because I need a starter in this round. And what about Jerry Benjamin? I mean, Jerry Benjamin looks decent. We can move Ginger to DH at that point. Tom Haller, probably not. Yeah, let's get Benjamin here. Let's get Benjamin and we'll throw Ginger at DH. All right, we finally got a starting pitcher. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's keep going here. We need to really. Ooh, okay. All right, we got some starters here in this round. We got Eric Show. We got Don Robinson. We got Tom Wilhelmsen. We got Charlie Moore, catcher number 6. We got Brent Suter. We got Ron Swoboda, Didi Gregorius, Earl Francis, Victor Robles, Clint Hurdle, Barney Brown, and Nip Winters. Ooh, boy. Okay, so my first thought, maybe probably Nip Winters for starting pitching. Earl Francis could be interesting. Get some ground ball action in here. You know what? Let's go with it. Let's go with Francis and let's go with Winters. Don Robinson here. I kind of like him, but maybe not. Yeah, I gotta go double starting pitcher here. I gotta go double starter here. Yeah, Clint Hurdle can't play right. Really can't play right. No. Yeah, I think Winters and Francis is the play here. Yeah, let's go for it. All right, next silver round, our second of 3 silver rounds. We got Marty Cordova, Vern Law, Oliver Perez, Johnny Lipone, Dyer Miller, Bob Sheffing, catcher number 7. Kevin McReynolds, Candy Maldonado, Yank Terry, Bruce Rondon, Andrew Chafin, and Dale Zvame. They changed Suter to relief pitcher? I don't know. Oh, that's 6? Okay, so Sheffing is 6. Still, probably going to have to keep holding out on catcher. Maybe it's 6 or 7. It's around that. Ooh. Mule to right and grab Cordova? I mean, that's not a terrible option. Okay, Sheffling is number 7. Okay. Oh boy, okay, we are really getting down to the bottom of the barrel in terms of catchers. You know what? Let's move Mule to right. Let's move Mule to right. We'll grab Cordova here. And let... Ooh, Kevin McReynolds, though. Kevin McReynolds, I like the bat on him, but probably not. And I kind of want to get another starter here. But Yank Terry ain't it. Neither really is Vern Law. So let's go reliever here. Ooh, Miller, Rondon. Probably Miller, right? Either Miller, Rondon, or Perez. Yeah, I do need relievers. Yeah, let's go with Ali. Let's go with Ali Perez here. Because Andrew Chafin's also Andrew Chafin would actually be an interesting option. He's extreme ground ball type. Pretty good against lefties. Somewhat serviceable against righties. I don't know. Chafin? Chafin or Perez? What do you guys think? Chafin or Perez? Because I'm kind of leaning Ali here. Oh, okay, we're saying Chafin. A couple Chafins. We got Perez. A couple Perez's. Yeah, let's go Ali. Let's go Ali. Let's move on. All right. And this is why you hold out for catchers, folks. Bob Boone, right there. Let's go. Catcher's situation is solved. Let's move on with our lives. All right, let's see who else we got. We got Roosevelt Davis. We got Larry Parrish here. Oh, we got Ty Buttrey. We got Seth Lugo. We got Todd Stottlemyre. We got Whit Merrifield. We got Jeremy Fickack. You know, I'm going to go, probably going to go. What about Jeff Weaver? What about Jeff Weaver? Yeah, Jeff Weaver, maybe not. What about Stottlemyre? Dare you to take Weaver? Oh man, no, I kind of gotta go reliever here, right? I mean, 6 pitches, that's a lot. That is a lot for Jeff Weaver. I think Fickack's the play here. What about Odell Jones? Probably not Odell. Yeah, let's go Fickack here. Loved him in 21. Probably will love him in 22. All right, we are into the bronze rounds. We are into the bronze rounds, and I need pitching. So let's find pitching. Let's see. We got Denny Galehouse here. We got Jerry Robertson. Ooh, I like Robertson here. What about Don Gross? Ooh, Don Gross. Ooh, Don Gross. You know what? I'm going to go Don Gross here. I'm going to go Don Gross. And maybe we can fill out the rotation here. Where's Alou? Where's Alou? Oh, Felipe! Felipe Alou! Ooh, Felipe Alou. Yeah, I see. I got 5 minutes. All right, we're good. We good. I see it. I see it. Okay, well, here's the thing. Felipe's better against righties. He's a righty. I have Ginger Beaumont. He's a lefty that's better against righties. I don't really see a fit for Felipe in here. I really don't see Felipe fitting in on this roster anywhere. Unless I platoon him with Howard. But that doesn't make sense because Alou is better against righties. So I'm going to skip out on Alou here. I'm going to skip out on Alou here. And I'm going to go with some backups here. Let's go Guillermo Heredia. Or you know what? You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go. Let's go with Alou. Let's go with Alou and let's move on. All right, what do we got here in this next round here? Okay, I need to really focus on pitching now. Ryan Weathers. Ryan Weathers. Interesting selection there. Let's see, Jenry Mejia. Man, not a whole lot of aspiring options in this round, are there? Yeah, I think the only pitchers I got here are Mejia and Weathers, and I'm just going to go ahead and take them here. Because I need some guys. Have we seen a catcher since Boone? So if I see a catcher here, okay. Alrighty, and we got some guys here. Let's see. Got Cole Sulzer, we got Jesse Litch. Let's get Jesse Litch and let's round out the rotation here. And let's go. It's got to be David Aardsma. All right, let's go Litch and let's go Aardsma. Let's get to the iron rounds here. Ooh, Elias Diaz. Let's go. We got Mebris Valoria in here. Let's go Diaz. There's our backup catcher. So there's one need gone. Gonna need one reliever. Let's go with Ooh, Tanner Shepard would be interesting, but probably not the best choice in the world. Sean Armstrong is probably the best option here, honestly. Honestly, Sean Armstrong is probably the only guy I probably want out of this. Okay, let's see. I need to get some backups here. Oh my God, is there not any outfield backups? Oh boy. Okay, the only one here is Homer Hillebrand. I'm having a concern right now. Vargas has multiple positions? Ah, you're right. He does. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. And my assumption is it's going to be Stu Clark. Okay, so there is some concern that I only have 4 outfielders, and all 4 are technically going to be used at the same time. This is very concerning. But you know what? I think we got a decent enough roster. We kind of opted toward a little more offense than pitching here, and that could come back to bite us in the rear end. I fully understand that. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta try offense and hope it works. See what happens. Oh boy. So Ginger Beaumont's going to be DH. That's kind of what we wanted. We got Benjamin in center. Got Robinson at short. That's what we wanted. We got Mule Suttles in right. That is what we wanted. Ryan Howard at first. Pedroia at second. Werber at third. Marty Cordova in left. Yeah. This looks like a good roster. This looks like a good roster to me. Why is Ryan Weathers starting? Why is Ryan Weathers starting? And why is Jesse Litch in the bullpen? I want to switch those two. There. There we go. That'll work. Alrighty. So there we go. There's next week's weekly Showdown roster. Let's go ahead and submit that team again. And and we will get back into our proceedings tonight. Possible to draft a team with no pitchers? I mean, if you really want to lose. I mean, if you really want to lose, you can try it out. I mean, it won't go well for you. We are into the semifinals. We are already in the semifinals. We are not even an hour into the stream right now, man. This is crazy. So let's see who our semifinalists are tonight. And they are the Manchester Camels, the Philadelphia BLM Allies, the Mighty Iron, and the Central Illinois Chargers. Central Illinois Cougars, I should say. Man, I can read tonight. And we got some interesting pitching matchups here. Over in the first semifinal, the Camels are going to have Leon Day on the mound, while Philadelphia is going to have Irv Young on the mound. See what happens in that semifinal. We also have the Mighty Iron taking on the Central Illinois Cougars. The Mighty Iron sending Doc White to the mound. And Central Illinois sending out Waddy Clark. Whoo boy. Whoo boy. We got some interesting matchups here. We're going to see who's going to win those in just a little bit. So let's go ahead and take a look at the tree so far. Man, a lot of good teams being cut down at the wayside, but those who made it to round 4 and beyond are in the money tonight. Now, while we wait for our next sim to come in, we are going to go ahead and get started with the signups for Call Your Shot tonight while we wait for our finals matchup to be prepared. I have 30 packs tonight, 20 regular packs, 5 of the new silver packs, and 5 gold packs to open up. You're going to try to call which Diamond, Perfect, Build a Legend, or Limited Edition card you think is going to show up in those packs. So, for those of you who are not familiar with how we do this, I'm going to be putting a forum in the chat here in just a little bit. You'll have 2.5 minutes to fill it out with your Perfect Team username and which Diamond, Perfect, Build a Legend, or Limited Edition card you think I will be pulling out of the 30 packs I will have available tonight. And if you call it correctly, you will win perfect points. If you call a live Diamond or a Build a Legend card correctly, you win 15,000 perfect points. If you call a live perfect tonight and get it correct, you'll win 50,000 perfect points. If you call a historical diamond and get it correct, you'll win 75,000 perfect points. And if you call a historical perfect, you will win 100,000 perfect points. And if you call a limited edition card, you will win 90,000 perfect points. Now, we still got some Wongons out there in terms of limited edition availability. We also have the new Chris Sales available. So keep that in mind when you make your call tonight. All right. So, a couple reminders. Only 1 entry allowed per person. All right? Be as specific as possible as well when you call. And also, please, only call 1 card on your entry. Entries with multiple cards called will be disqualified. All right? Get ready. Get set. Let's go. Call Your Shot is open. Call Your Shot is open. Let's try to win some people some perfect points tonight. And let's see what kind of calls we'll be getting on the old call machine tonight. All right, we got some good calls already. We already got a historical call. We got 100 All-Star starting pitcher Johnny Vandermeer. Fun fact, I actually pulled him yesterday. I actually literally pulled that card yesterday when I was pulling cards after packs after last night's TWIPT stream. Yeah, that was woo boy. Okay, PV Build a Legend, that'd be fun. Pedro Guerrero, that'd be fun. Historical perfect Roy Oswalt. Man, I need some starting pitching in my life right now. All right, we're down to just about a minute and a half left. Just about a minute and a half left. Keep the calls coming if you haven't already. Oh boy. Lots and lots of good calls here. As we are down to about a minute left to go. The same thing we call every time, live Mike Trout. Man, I have not pulled a Mike Trout since OOTP 20. I have not pulled a Mike Trout since OOTP 20. All right, we're down to less than a minute. Less than a minute left on the clock. Oh my goodness, this thing goes fast. Whoo boy. Down to the last 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go. Man, this is going quick. I don't want y'all to miss out. If you haven't called your shot already, get in there. Get in there. Last call. Last call. We got some good calls coming in here. Silver King 100. Oh boy, that'd be a fun one. Build a Legend, Ryan Sandberg. We're down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Call your shot is closed. Call your shot is closed. Ooh boy, all right. We have 220 responses in the chat tonight. Oh boy. What's the award for calling a Build a Legend? It is 15,000. 15,000. All right. So we're going to be pulling those packs here in just a little while. But we're going to go ahead and go back to the title screen because I do believe that we have a finals matchup. I do believe we have a finals matchup tonight. I can't wait to see what it is. But first, we're going to take a look at the semifinal scores to see who we are going to be getting tonight. And the finals matchup tonight is the Manchester Camels taking it in 11 innings over the Philadelphia BLM Allies by a final of 7-4. 3 runs scored in the 11th, 2 in the 8th, 2 in the 6th. Only 4 runs scored for the Allies. We're in the bottom of the 7th. And the Manchester Camels, powered by Lou Clinton's 2-dinger day today, they're going to go to the finals. And they're going to be facing the Mighty Iron, who scored 3 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th, to go to the finals tonight. So that means your finals matchup, the Mighty Iron will be on the road facing the Manchester Camels. Gary Peters will be taking the mound for the Mighty Iron, and Tom Seaver going to take the bump for the Manchester Camels. Thistle Droid, this is his first ever TWIPT final. Who we got? The Manchester Camels? Congratulations, my man. Just making it here is an accomplishment in and of itself. Oh boy, congratulations, my man. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the teams and what they've got cooking tonight. Let's take a look at the Mighty Iron first, your road team for Game 1. Take a look at the roster here. They kind of went heavy pitching here a little bit. We got Bill Bird, Tom Glavine, Herb Pennick, Gary Peters, and Doc White in the rotation used both of their diamond picks on starting pitchers. Interesting strategy there. We got Rudy Arias, Bill Campbell, Kevin Ginkel, Daniel Hudson, Chris Mears, Wally Ritchie, Taylor Widener, and Orber Moreno in the bullpen. Low control in that bullpen that could come back to cost them potentially. We'll see what happens there. But they got some interesting catchers behind the plate. They've got Biz Mackey as their #1 catcher. Quincy Troop backing him up. Not a bad couple of catchers right there to have behind the plate. Got Ron Fairley and Chris Lindsay over at first base. Lindsay, one of the iron options there. Got Sammy Hughes at second base. A pretty good defender out there. Got TJ Rivera at third base. Got he got Jackie Robinson at short. Oh boy, watch out for him. Because Jackie batting 400, 480, 850 on the slugging percentage. What? Wow. He's also got Larvell Blanks back in there, but who cares when you got Jackie Robinson at short. All right, we've got Otis Nixon and Billy Sample in left field. Ken Berry and Lamonte Wade Jr. are his center fielders. And Gene Hermansky is going to be his right fielder in this matchup. Some pretty good stuff. Pretty decent hitting throughout the tournament. TJ Rivera has been hitting well. Ron Fairley been hitting well. Jackie, like we said, has been hitting well. Otis Nixon at the top of the lineup has been hitting well. Some interesting stuff. First in strikeouts in terms of pitching, so that could be an interesting factor there. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at their opponent, the Manchester Camels. Let's see who they got. They got Doc White at DH. Interesting. Did not notice that until I clicked away from the screen. What is Doc White at DH looking like? Not terrible. I mean, you could certainly do a lot worse. But he's both exhausted as a pitcher and as a batter, so we're probably not going to see him in Game 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Manchester Camels roster, see what they got cooking. They kind of went heavy offense as well, it looks like. They kind of maybe balanced it out a little bit. Got Leon Day, Jeff Neiman, Tom Seaver, Mike Soroka, and Johnny Wright in the rotation. Bullpen-wise, Thistle Droid has Bill Crouch, Sergio Escalona, Dixie Howell, Bob Miller, Doug Simons, and Scott Strickland in the bullpen. A few movement guys. Movement and control guys there near the back end. Not a bad option here. Strickland, obviously a lot more stuff than movement and control, but could be an interesting option out of their bullpen. 6-man bullpen, though. Interesting alignment there. He's got three. He's got, count them, 3 catchers back here. Got Mo Berg, Bob Boone as his primary, and he's got Duke Sims back there as his backup. Joe Collins and Albert Pujols at first base. Yukar and Kazami's favorite first baseman, Albert Pujols, over there at first. He's got Danny Murphy, not to be confused with Dan Murphy, over at second base. Got Jack Dunn and Garth George over at third. Dave Concepcion as his shortstop. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. We got Robert Hassel III out there in left field. An interesting diamond selection here. Decent defense out in the corners. He's been hitting well in the tournament, so we'll see how far he'll go. He's also got Newt Randall out there. His big gun, Ned Hanlon, going to be patrolling center field for the Manchester Camels. He's also got Albert Almora Jr. and Marvell Wynn out there. And his starting right fielder is Lou Clinton, who's also been hitting well in this tournament. Sims is primarily DH, so Berg is the backup catcher. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Gotcha, Thistle. So we're going to be seeing Tom Seaver from him here in Game 1. We'll see what happens there. Pretty good hitting team. Pretty interesting matchup here. He's got Bob Boone hitting well. He's got Garth George hitting well. Luke Clinton and Ned Hanlon leading the team in homers. Not a bad lineup here. Got Dave Concepcion leading off. Hasn't quite hit yet. We'll see if he does here in this finals. So we got 20 seconds till our first sim comes in. Who do you think is gonna win this one? Who do you think's gonna win this one? Type 1 in the chat if you think the Mighty Iron are going to take the tournament, or type 2 in the chat if you think the Manchester Camels are going to win their first ever This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Should be an interesting matchup either way you slice it. Got a lot of people that are really having some faith in the Manchester Camels here. We'll see what happens. Should be interesting. Okay. 200 diamond packs. Lots of 3s in the chat, which is an invalid number for this exercise. All right, so we got, I think, the chat's mainly in favor of the Camels here. We'll see what happens. here in the finals. We're going to go ahead and get back to the title screen, and we're going to load in Game 1 here in just a little bit. And while we wait for our first sim, just a reminder that next Saturday will be our first broadcast of the Perfect Team Masters Series. Now, the tournament's going to kick off sometime around noon. We are going to be streaming the semifinals and the finals. My left channel went mute? How'd that happen? I don't know how that happened. I don't know. It still looks fine to me. Yeah, it might be a problem on your end there, Gorgo. There. How do we know what we have to do if we entered? You're going to be entered in automatically into one of the 120, one of the 2 tournaments that are going to be happening simultaneously. Because there are going to be 2 tournaments happening simultaneously at the same time. The format for this first one is going to be a bronze format, so be aware of that. I don't know when the tournament screen is going to open up so you can set your rosters or anything like that, but stay tuned to the Out of the Park Discord if you're not already on there for more information. And guess who's going to be calling it all next Saturday? It's going to be yours truly, calling all of the games in the semifinals and finals. I can't wait to do it because this is going to be, that's going to be a fun time. So don't miss it next week. Next Saturday. And it's going to lead right in to our good friend Yuka Kazami's baseball bingo stream that night. So you're going to get a double header. You're going to get a double header of Out of the Park streams next Saturday. So stay tuned for that. All right, we got Game 1 in between the Mighty Iron and the Manchester Camels. Let's go ahead and load up the highlight reel. And we're going to go ahead and switch over to the game screen and let's get rumbling. Alrighty, let's go ahead and change the camera view here just so I'm not going crazy here. All right, we got the Manchester Camels, Tom Seaver on the mound in this one. Chris Lindsay, the second baseman, leading off for the Mighty Iron. We'll see what happens. We got a lot of backups in here late in the tournament. Backups are key to success in the tournament. Count is full from Seaver. The pitch, and he swings and misses, strike 3. Tom Seaver getting the first strikeout of the game here in the first. We move on ahead to the bottom of the first. Runner on first is George with 2 outs with Duke Sims, the DH, at the plate, facing off with the lefty Gary Peters. Count 2-1. The pitch. Swinging a line drive right center field. That one's down. He'll go all the way to the wall. George coming around to third. George is going to step on third and come on home. Here comes the throw from the center fielder, Barry. It's going to be cut off in the infield, and the Manchester Camels take a 1-0 lead. We head to the top of the second, and the Mighty Iron have a little bit of a threat going here against Tom Seaver. Larvell Blanks at the plate. 2 on, nobody out, and a 2-2 count. The wind and the pitch from Seaver. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3. 1 gone here in the second. Now I'll bring the left fielder Billy Sample to the plate. Barry on first, Mackey on second with 1 out. The first pitch from Seaver. That one's ground to short. Could be 2 to second for 1. The relay in time for the double play. And the Mighty Iron threaten but do not score here in the second. Let's move on to the bottom of the second here. And the Camels have a similar situation going here for them. Peters on the mound, Mo Berg at the plate, and a 3-1 count. The wind and the delivery from Peters, and that one's blasted into right center field. That one's off the top of the wall. Almora Jr. will score easily. Here comes Randall. He's going to score. Here comes Berg for third. He'll slide in for a 2-run triple. And the Camels take a 3-0 lead. A nice piece of hitting there from Mo Berg. And we Oh, man, we are time warping all the way to the 8th inning. And the Camels still have Tom Seaver on the mound. He has been dealing tonight, holding the Mighty Iron to 4 hits so far. Runners on first and third here in the top of the 8th with 1 out. And Daniel Hudson at the plate. This is an interesting thing here. Interesting situation we got going on here. Daniel Hudson, he's normally a pitcher. He is playing third base right now. Interesting setup for the Mighty Iron here, as Seaver has a 3-0 count on him. And he walked him on 4 straight. Seaver walks Daniel Hudson on 4 straight pitches. And the bases are loaded for the Iron with 1 out. And I'll bring it back to the top of the order for Chris Lindsay, the second baseman. Count 0-1. The pitch from Seaver. Swinging a ground ball to short. Could be 2 to second for 1. The relay in time for the double play. And that will end the inning. So the Mighty Iron load the bases with 1 out, but do not score. And it's still 4-0. We head to the top of the 9th. And the Mighty Iron are threatening once again. Scott Strickland trying to close things down. Biz Mackey at the plate. He's got runners on the corners. Nobody out. And 2-2 count. From the stretch, Strickland swinging a liner, center field, and a diving play made by Almora. The runner Troop will come in and score, and it's 4-1. A diving play made by Albert Almora Jr. What a catch. And now 2 outs for Larvell Blanks. Count 0-2. The pitch from Strickland. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Manchester Camels have taken game 1 of the finals here tonight. And they move within 1 game of Charlie Huff. We have a couple minutes left to go until game number 2. What a game this was. And all the runs practically came early on for the Camels. You had Mo Berg with the 2-run triple. You had Sims with the run-scoring double in the first. That was pretty much all the offense Manchester needed. Seaver went 8 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 7 Ks, and 3 walks in this one. Scott Strickland went an inning, got a strikeout, got the save. Gary Peters didn't have a good outing, really. 6 innings, 4 earned runs on 8 hits, 4 Ks, and 3 walks. Chris Mears had a solid inning, and Wally Ritchie had a solid inning as well with a strikeout. So we got one more or potentially 2 more games coming up here in this best of 3. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup. Got Johnny Wright going for the Manchester Camels and Tom Glavine going for the Mighty Iron. Johnny Wright kind of had a little bit of a tough outing his first time out. 4 1/3, 8 hits, 5 runs, 2 Ks and a walk and a homer. But his team came back to win 6-5. Well, they got plenty of runs. 5-3, but they got run in the 8th and a walk-off run in the 9th to win that game. So we'll see what happens here in game number 2. Should be a fun matchup either way. Take a look at Tom Glavine, his first outing. Facing off against the Christopher Walken. Won 6-1. Had 8 solid innings, 4 hits, 1 earned, 9 Ks, and 3 walks. Pretty good outing if I do say so myself. Even got 8 ground balls to 7 fly balls. Thistle Droid says this will be tough. Tom Glavine's usually pretty tough. Take it from me. I've had trouble with Tom Glavine's in my time playing Perfect Team. Really have. All right. We shall see if we're going to be crowning a champion or if we're going to have a game 3 tonight. Should be entertaining either way. And then after our tournament's over, we're going to be ripping some packs, baby. So stay tuned for that, because you don't want to miss Call Your Shots culmination, I guess you could say, See if any one of these 220 entries is going to win perfect points tonight. So stay tuned for that. Just waiting on the sim to come in. If you see a sim come in, Thistle, let me know. Just waiting on this sim to come on in. All right, and the sim is in. The sim is in. We have our Game 2 sim. Let's see if we're going to be crowned a champion or we're going to have a Game 3. Let's go to the game screen. Let's get started here in game number 2. Tom Glavine taking the mound for the Mighty Iron here. And Dave Concepcion leading off for the Manchester Camels on a beautiful night for baseball here at Perfect Park. Oh God, you've closed the game so you'll learn the result. All right. Here's the pitch to Concepcion. That one's grounded to second. Throw to first in time for the first out of the ball game. One pitch, one out from Glavine here in the first. We move ahead to the bottom of the first. Runner on third with one out for the Mighty Iron, Gene Hermansky, the right fielder at the plate facing Johnny Wright. Count 1-0, the pitch, swinging a fly ball right field. Right at the right fielder, Hassel for the out. The throw home is in time! Whoa, Nelly, what a throw from Robert Hassel the third. A one-hop strike to get Otis Nixon at the plate. And we remain scoreless as we head to the second. Here's Danny Murphy, the second baseman, to lead off the second. First pitch from Glavine. Swinging a line drive right field, base hit, that'll go into the corner. Murphy rounding first, heading for second. He's going to have a leadoff double. Nice piece of hitting there from Danny Murphy. We'll see what the Campbells can do with it here, but they can't do anything with it. We move ahead all the way to the top of the fifth. You have Albert Pujols on second base with two outs for the left fielder, Newt Randall. 40 overall left fielder. We'll see what he can do here against arguably a pretty tough pitcher, Tom Glavine. First pitch, swinging a line drive left field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Rounding third, heading home is Pujols. The throw from Nixon, not in time. And it's an RBI single for Newt Randall. The Camels take a 1-0 lead. Bottom five now, still 1-0. Right on the mound, Troop on first for TJ Rivera and one out. First pitch, swinging the ground ball to short. Could be two. To second for one. The relay in time. Double play. And the Camels get out of the inning with nothing across. We move ahead to the top of the sixth. Murphy will have one out here. Nobody on. Count 1-0. Pitch coming from the lefty. Swinging a high fly ball. Deep left field. Oh my goodness. Look how far he hit this one. Ball go way far for Danny Murphy. 394 feet. And the Camels double their lead. It's 2-0. A second deck shot from Danny Murphy. And here's Dave Concepcion as we move ahead to the top of the seventh. Newt Randall on first with one out. The full count pitch from Glavine, and that one's lined into left center field. That one's down. It'll go off the wall. Randall's coming in the third. Will they try to score him? They're going to try to score him. Throw gets cut off in the infield. Throw home. Not in time. And the Camels take a 3-0 lead. So it's 3-0 Camels. We head to the bottom of the eighth. Johnny Wright, what a masterful performance so far, having given up only one hit in this one. Count is full to Doc White, the DH. Full count. That one is floated into left field for a base hit. So Doc White with a two-out single, but they do nothing with it, and we move ahead to the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, nobody on for Gene Hermansky facing Scott Strickland. Count 2-2. The wind, the pitch from Strickland. Got him looking, strike 3! And the Manchester Camels, in their first appearance in the TWIPT final, have won it all. And they will receive Charlie Huff here shortly. Congratulations, the final score, 3-0 and a 2-0 series sweep. So nicely done by the Manchester Camels, a perfect 8-0 in the tourney, sweeping their way to the tournament title. Congratulations in the chat to Thistle Droid. Congratulations, enjoy Charlie Huff. Can't wait to see a screenshot of him in the old Discord here. Alrighty. So that's going to do it for the tournament tonight, but we got some more business to attend to tonight. And it is called Ripping Some Packs. We are going to be ripping 32 packs tonight. Packs. And we're going to see if somebody's going to be winning something tonight. In fact, that number could go up by 1 here in just a little bit. As I go ahead and claim a drop here. We got 32, possibly 33 packs. You know what? Let's go ahead and get started. We had Call Your Shot earlier tonight. We had the entries coming in earlier tonight. We're going to find out and see who we got tonight. We start out with Rangers. We have Greg Harris as our as a historical gold in our first pack tonight. Nicely done, nicely done. We also got Rangers Suarez and Drew Smith in here. Let's keep going. Let's see who else we get. Oh, we get some diamond already. Oh, boy, we got Matthew Allen, future legend from the New York Mets. Yep, you did miss what Call Your Shot there, Jake. It was earlier on in the stream tonight. Matthew Allen, future legend card. I severely doubt anybody called this guy. And I would be correct in that assumption. So unfortunately, we had somebody miss out on 75,000 perfect points tonight. Oh my goodness. We also got Daryl Sconiers as our obligatory bronze in this pack. Let's keep going. We have some hot packs early on tonight. See if we can't get anything good more. And we're right back to our one obligatory bronze, and it's Hunter Strickland from the Tampa Bay Rays. Ooh, Tommy John surgery for Matthew Allen today. Oof, that sucks. Let's keep going. Next pack, we get some live silver action here for Victor Gonzalez from the LA Dodgers, 70 overall card there. We also got Gregory Santos from the San Francisco Giants as our obligatory bronze, and we got Mario Diaz as a historical iron. Let's keep on keeping on here. We got a couple bronzes here. Uris Familia and Chadwick Trump. Not a whole lot to go off there. Let's keep going. We got Joey Votto and Scott Cooper as bronzes here in this pack. We also got Rudy Arias from the 1959 Chicago White Sox as a historical iron. Am I quick selling the irons? Yes, I am, Cavicom. Any duplicate irons, I should say. Next pack. Oh, baby! We got another historical diamond up in here. Holy crap! What is with the historical diamonds tonight, man? We got George Grantham from the 1929 Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's see if anybody called him. And that would be a no. Darn. 2 diamonds, 2 historicals, and nothing. 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 Also got Taylor Rogers as a live gold here. We also got Tucapita Marcano from the San Diego Padres here as a bronze card. We also got Tilly Schaefer from the 1912 New York Giants as a bronze card. Let's keep on keeping on. Next pack, we get some historical silver action here. Jim Winford from the 1936 St. Louis Cardinals. Not a bad card there. We also got Jimmy Outlaws, our obligatory bronze, from the 1946 Detroit Tigers. Next pack, please. And we get a few bronzes here. We got Brad Boxberger from the Milwaukee Brewers, Bill McKechnie from the 1918 Pittsburgh Pirates, and Fred Anderson from the 1918 New York Giants. We also got Bobby Clark from the 1983 California Angels. Next pack, we got Tanner Rainey and Tyler Kinley as bronzes. We also got Fred Lasher from the 68 Tigers. Next pack, and we got Jake Powell from the 1936 New York Yankees. Got some left field and center field eligibility on this one. It's a new bronze for me, at least. That's one obligatory bronze in this pack. Let's keep on keeping on. And hey, look at that. We got Build-A-Legend in the house. We got Juan Marichal, Build-A-Legend. We could have somebody win here. And we do. We have a couple of winners here tonight. They're going to be getting 15,000 perfect points. We got Archlick winning that one. And we got Chuck 40219 winning 15,000 for their call of Juan Marichal. Congratulations to you two. You've just won. We're going to get your packs here either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. Let's keep on going. Next pack, we get Bud Byerly from the 1957 Washington Senators. We also got Yusmeiro Petit as a bronze card here. We also got Lee Fund, or whatever, from the 1945 Brooklyn Dodgers. Simar, you already missed the calling period, bud. All right, we got Andrew Stevenson, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., and Yoshi Tsutsugo in this pack. Not bad, not bad. What was the winning card? It was Juan Marichal, Build-A-Legend. Are these special streamer packs? I wish. All right, we got Travis Shaw in this pack from the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, let's keep going. Next pack, we got a couple of bronzes here. We got Dan Meyer from the 1977 Seattle Mariners. We got Anthony Kay from the Blue Jays and Tim LaCastro from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's keep on keeping on here. Hey, we got some more bronze action here. We got Chris Gomez from the 1998 San Diego Padres. We got Tommy Hunter from the 2009 Texas Rangers. Also got Gordy Pladsen from the 1980 Houston Astros as a historical iron card. Let's keep going. And we got Tyler Clippard and Noe Ramirez in this pack, as well as Jerry Knox. Let's keep going. Got about 5 more regular packs to open. Then we got some silver packs and gold packs. So we got John Gray here from the Colorado Rockies as a live silver. We also got Javi Guerra as a live bronze, or obligatory bronze in this one. Next pack, we got only one bronze, and it's Jim Duckworth from the 1965 Washington Senators. It's got Mike Campbell from the 87 Mariners as a historical iron. Next pack, we got Odrismer Despagne from the 2014 Padres and Jacob Nottingham from the Milwaukee Brewers as our catchers. As our bronzes. We also got Ron Callaway from the 03 Expos. Let's keep going. And we got more bronzes than your body has room for. Dan Gladden from the 1988 Minnesota Twins. Also got Juan Castillo from the 87 Brewers. Next pack, por favor. And it's a couple more bronzes here. Jack Perconti and Alejandro Kirk. Also got Rusney Castillo from the 2015 Red Sox. All right, 10 more packs to go. We're going to get into the silver packs here. And we got a couple of silvers here, as well as a historical gold. Hey, that's a familiar face. Billy Werber from the 1934 Boston Red Sox. 89 overall card there, leading the way on that one. It's got Alex Colomé from the Minnesota Twins and Robbie Ray from the Toronto Blue Jays in this pack. Let's keep going. Next pack we get, oh baby, Shohei Ohtani from the LA Angels. 73 overall silver card there. Our obligatory silver. Next pack, please. And we got silver live Nick Solak from the Texas Rangers. All right. Also got Jeff Baker and Ramon Urias as our bronzes. We also got Jim Beauchamp from the 1971 St. Louis Cardinals. Next silver pack we get. And we got Ron Peach from the 1960 Milwaukee Braves. Interesting card there. We also got Patrick Weigel, Trevor Rosenthal, and Jordan Danks in this pack. Keep on keeping on. One more silver pack, and it brings us Jorge Soler from the Kansas City Royals. We also got Felipe Crespo from the 98 Blue Jays and Virgil Cheeves from the 1921 Chicago Cubs. All right, it's gold pack time. We got 5 of them. See what we get. And, ooh, we get a couple of them here. Double gold in this pack. We get Trevor Story from the Colorado Rockies, Randy Arozarena from the Rays. We also got historical silver John Saturis from the 1959 Philadelphia A's. Interesting card there. Let's keep going. And our next gold is future legend Corbin Carroll from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Interesting card there. Really good defense, some good contact, some good eye. Nicely done. We also got Keegan Aiken as our obligatory bronze there as well. Next gold pack. Who do we get? Get a couple more golds. Holy crap. We got Zach Greinke from the Astros and Luis Robert from the Chicago White Sox. Let's keep on keeping on here. Let's keep this fire going through these last 2 packs. And we got historical gold this time. We got Lee May from the 1972 Houston Astros. Gonna go ahead and shrink that down a little bit so you can see the overalls there on the cards there in the top right-hand corner. Also got Emilio Pagan as a live silver and Huascar Inoue as our obligatory bronze. We got one more pack to go before we end off the stream. Let's see what we get. And we got a couple of golds. We got Bo Bichette from the Toronto Blue Jays and Josh Donaldson from the Minnesota Twins. A few packs with double gold in them. Holy cow. Wow. Alrighty, well guys. So we had 2 winners tonight only for Build a Legend Juan Marichal, and that's it tonight. You know, that's fine. We're giving away some perfect points. It's good to hear. Good to hear. All right, guys, you know what? That's going to be doing it for tonight. I know it was kind of a shorter stream than usual, but you know what? Sometimes that stuff happens, you know? But thank you guys so much for tuning in to tonight's episode of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for Yukar and Cosme's baseball bingo stream. That's going to be a fun one. Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. And then Sunday night, I will see you back here for the Perfect Team Weekly Prep. But before that happens, it'll be DRC Nomads with his ever popular Practice Makes Perfect League. And don't forget, if you want to check out all the streams we got going on throughout the week, hit that heart button down there in the bottom right-hand corner. You'll be notified every time we stream. You can also find us on social media at OTP Developments and at OTP Perfect Team on Twitter. And you can join our Discord. It's a great place. Discord.gg/OOTP. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I've been Dishnet34, signing out. Have a good night, everybody.